The Knicks ready to enjoy that one-of-a-kind New York home court advantage. Coming into the building earlier tonight. Hi everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Bojan Bogdanovic.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Bogdanovic out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Maxey. And it's Sabonis in at center. And for New York, they've got Lowry. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Simmons. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Abaji in at the 3 spot. This season has been full of surprises, Greg. What's surprising you most about the NBA right now?
Kevin, the game evolves constantly. I mean, the increased speed of the league, a lot more scoring. If your eyes aren't glued to the action, you might miss it.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Known as one of the purest scorers in the game, Booker's main focus remains competing for championships.
And he makes the first.
And Booker just one of these guys who's calculating on the offensive end. He's trying to figure out what defenses are doing. He's always working hard to find shots, and he's going to influence the game with the way he can produce.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Booker. The Knicks making the shot. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Well, finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
Outside, Simmons. Lowry a screen on Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic against Simmons. Wembanyama outside. That 3 off the mark. Outside, Maxey. Bogdanovic sets the pick for Maxey. It's rebounded by New York. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
And this is why you must get Simmons out of the paint. So fantastic when it comes to finishing above the rim.
Here's Booker, and it's blocked. Anunoby has the open look. Tries again, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Now here's Booker, coming off a stellar performance against Washington.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Victor Wembanyama. and he pressures the ball and forces turnovers at a rate that's remarkable. How about second in the league in steals per game?
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. Free throw good, Booker. Both free throws good from Booker. You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
Brown making things happen with his defense, catches them off guard and wastes no time starting the break.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to talk to his guys. Right now, let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Take a look at New York. They've done well enough to be in 5th place in the conference so far. And, of course, there's the Celtics, 3 spots below.
And I think for the Knicks, they haven't been the dominant force lately that we've kind of come to expect. They're still going to be a factor, though, in the postseason.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Oh, Anunoby in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
There's that athleticism we talk about with Anunoby, which makes him a primetime alley-oop candidate.
Maxey passes to Booker. Sabonis trying to get open. Booker's shot is good. Booker's got 8.
I tell you, Booker just so slick in there.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. Now, I brought up Devin Booker's name, and he winced a little. He said, "Can I tell you something? I'm worried about Booker. We're ready to double up on him and fight the good fight, but if he gets hot, we're in trouble." So, I guess it's hope for the best and prepare for the worst, guys.
Thanks, David. Now, Wembanyama. After the missed 3 from Tyrese Maxey. Pass to Lowry. Fires from deep. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. Celtics trail by 5. Brown inside. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in that win against Washington.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Their last encounter was in Boston.
And they lost the last matchup with this club, and it was really the reserves where the gap in play was felt.
Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Booker looking around. Wembanyama with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 7. Lowry with the ball. Maxey covering. Back to Lowry. They get it back. Another shot. Here's Wembanyama. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Okogie's checked in for Boston. And now, here are a set of teams that have held their opponents to very few points in the second half of the season. In third, the Knicks.
And they've shown no slippage defensively. If anything, they've become more stifling since the break. I mean, they're playing inspired, passionate basketball at that end of the floor.
Here's Brown. He has yet to score, and that one is good.
A guy with no quit in him. Brown stays on the attack and is well rewarded.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Free throw good from Brown.
A fearless athlete. Jaylen Brown competes every single night on both sides of the ball. Something you want as a teammate.
Wembanyama against Sabonis. Wembanyama, no good. Celtics trail by 6. Now Brown. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. 6 to shoot. Here's Booker. Abaji pulls it in. The Knicks leading by 6. To the paint. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
It's Brown with the drive. Brown jams it in.
A supremely athletic player. Brown really stuck it to them there.
Outside Lowry. Back to Simmons. Abaji the pass to Wembanyama. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Smart play there. I don't think we give Wemby's IQ for the game enough love, but he was a pro in France at a young age, and that obviously gave him a lot of experience.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Latre. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Total focus from Bogdanovich on that shot. Ready to fire off the feed.
Brent, it's hard to find someone better, isn't it, than Bojan Bogdanovich if you're looking to space the floor.
No doubt about it, one of the better spot-up shooters over the last decade that this league has seen. And Bogdanovich has deep range, so that spacing is going to allow other guys to do their work. This is the kind of guy you want in a half-court setting to make a lot of things happen.
So it's New York now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Wembanyama. Makes it off the glass. Wembanyama's got 9 points.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Pass to Williams. Brown outside. Off target from three-point range.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Williams against Wembanyama. Williams looking around. Okogie, the pass to Williams. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
And now a chance to check out Bojan Bogdanovich.
How his last 10 games have gone. Averaging 13 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Booker. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Russell Westbrook.
I like when Devin Booker's decisive about forcing the action. It's clear the defense is respecting his ability to score the ball.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Booker. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Wizards.
And for me, guys, that's what I call a character game. I mean, they could have closed up shop. It would have been easy to just let that one go and get ready for the next one. But they fought back. I mean, and that mental fortitude that they displayed there is one of the reasons why they're such a good team.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. Boston on D, trailing by 5. Bogdanovich against Drummond. Williams with the block.
That's what Williams does, disrupt your offense.
Anunoby finds Strus. Just 5 on the clock. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Wembanyama's got 13.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Pass to Williams. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Okogie. Bogdanovich passes to Okogie. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Boston again missing. The Knicks leading by 7. Outside Westbrook. Wembanyama outside. Got a piece of it. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Here's Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
I mean, what a player Jaylen Brown has become. My goodness.
Westbrook against Booker. On the wing, Anunoby. 17 points for him last game against Phoenix. Clock at 6. Westbrook a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Wembanyama. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Robert Williams.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Saric comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Wright in for Devin Booker. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Celtics. 7-point differential. Pass to Okogie. Now here's Brown. Hits the 3-point bomb. Brown's got 10 points in the game.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That's his first foul. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the first quarter. Williams with the steal.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
Now here's Brown. 10 points for him. It's rebounded by New York. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Okogie, defended by Drummond. Bounce pass from Wright. Okogie, again, the Celtics good for 2.
Well, once Okogie found position, he went right up with it.
The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Wembanyama. Misses from short range. Boston shooting pretty efficiently out there. It is in 48% in the first quarter. Wright dishes to Saric. And here's Brown. Shot clock at 5. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Tough to even slow down playmakers like Brown.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract
in NBA history.
Free throw good from Brown. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Outside for Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Wright. Scoreless thus far. And it goes down 2 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Westbrook passes to Wembanyama. Over Williams. Can't hit from 12. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for New York. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
The Celtics shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. They've got P.J. Washington. Russell Westbrook out there with Shepard. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for New York right now. Sabonis, no good.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Well, Russell jumps pretty high on his three-point shot, so tough for smaller guards to challenge it.
And here is Wright, following Russell Westbrook's 3. Back to Wright. Celtics passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Saric from outside the arc. Drains the three-pointer. Saric has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Saric playing confident now. There was no hesitation that time.
Here's Westbrook. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Saric finds Wright. Here's Okogie to the left wing. Here's Sabonis. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Sabonis has got his first points of the night.
Gotta guard Sabonis closer than that. This guy is a scorer.
Washington with the screen on Wright. Here's Westbrook. Strus in the corner. No good on the 3. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 1. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And Wright kicks to Sabonis. Wright, the pass to Sabonis. Saric in the corner. And the Celtics another 3.
Saric needs to continue to keep drilling that three-point shot. He's going to open up a lot of offense.
Wright against Westbrook. Over Wright. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Here's Shepard. Still yet to score. Back to Westbrook. Fires the three. Cranes it from beyond the arc. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Wright looking around. Screen by Sabonis. Inside. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Well, Drummond going after that one. Sometimes shot blockers wait. Other times they attack it, and Andre did it that time. He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Now, here's Strus. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Šarić. Jaylen Brown comes in for Josh Okogie. And Maxey's subbed in for Sam Merrill. Now here's Wright. Down low. The kick out to Brown. They get it back. Wright outside. Drills the three-pointer. Wright's got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics.
Excellent dime from Sabonis. His court awareness is really impressive.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Boston making a switch here. Okogie's checked in. And let's take this chance now to break out the list of the league's leading teams in the steals department. In third, the Knicks.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
On defense, the Celtics. Out to the right wing. Here's Washington. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Fader on the way. And Westbrook gets it to go. Westbrook's got the game tied up here for the Knicks. Pass to Okogie. Brown outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Washington. Westbrook scanning the floor. 6 to shoot. Drummond trying to get himself free. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
And the first one drops. Wembanyama, he's checked in for the Knicks. Simmons comes in for Shepherd. The Celtics also with a sub. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Josh Okogie. No good on the second free throw. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Over Simmons. Maxey, no good. New York trailing. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Here's Williams. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Simmons. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
The Celtics have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that one misses for the Knicks. Abaji's checked in, and Anunoby subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Saric is checked in for Boston. And he's good on the second. New York has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Lowry kicks to Simmons. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
To the inside. Here's Brown. No problem on the jumper in close. Brown's got 19 points.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Outside, Simmons. Lowry up top. He's covered by Maxey. Here's Wembanyama. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Brown. No good off the back of the rim.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's got 5. Screen by Simmons to the paint. Nice pass. Led into the rack perfectly for the layup. Simmons got 10 points in the game. Booker the pass to Saric. Booker outside. From 13 feet, it goes down. 13 points in the game.
Others try to avoid it. Devin Booker tries to find it, and that's that mid-range J.
Knocks it loose. Saric against Simmons. Kicks it out to Maxey. Over Lowry. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Maxey's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, nice shot by Maxey. He is definitely a 3-level guy.
Saric with it, outguarded by Simmons. On the wing, Booker. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A moment now to see the numbers for Brown. Averaging 23 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
But he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Free throw good, Booker. Both free throws good from Booker. Knicks trail by 3. Now here is Lowry. Last game he had 13. Simmons, a screen on Brown. Anunoby against Brown. Anunoby kicks to Lowry. 4 on the shot clock. Launches it. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And so here is New York. It's a 3-point game. Anunoby outside. Here's Abaji. He's got 5. Simmons sets a screen for Anunoby. No good on that one. Celtics leading by 3. Brown the pass to Saric. At the elbow, it's Maxey. Back to Saric. 5 to shoot. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Lowry finds Anunoby. Pass to Abaji. 3-pointer, Lowry, and he's good on the 3-ball. Lowry's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
And throughout his career, Lowry's been a threat from that area.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
And so here is New York after Devin Booker missing on that last 3-pointer. Here's Simmons, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you love when Simmons plays with aggression inside because it really forces the D to adjust.
The Knicks have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. Sabonis, he's checked in for Boston. Bogdanovich comes in for Saric. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And so Booker will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Outside, Bogdanovich. 1:19 left in the first half. And Booker kicks to Bogdanovich. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Bogdanovich has got 6.
And they have been really active on the boards this quarter. Those second chance points are keeping them in the game.
Simmons finds Anunoby. Wembanyama, a screen on Brown. Here's Anunoby, and it's blocked by Brown.
And that's what active hands on D gets you. Brown got just enough of that one.
Bogdanovich passes to Maxey. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the half. On the wing, Brown. Shot clock at 6. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Wembanyama, a screen on Maxey. Maxey against Lowry. Wembanyama sets a screen for Lowry. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Booker with it from deep three-point territory. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. Your team has found success when they've gotten the ball into the paint. Is that the goal, to do more of that in the second half?
Yeah, we want to play inside out, force them to collapse, and then we got to share the ball. We have to make quick decisions. When we move the ball quickly, we'll get good shots. But if we hold on to it, they're not going to be high percentage shots.
The ball finds energy, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
You know, I love what they're doing, being patient on offense, getting high percentage looks, keep feeding the beast.
Yeah, some of it's approach, but a lot of it is they have great interior scorers.
All right, now we've got some time to take a look at the players of the week. In the West, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the Greek Freak, always a great pick for this award because he's so consistent. Gives the team an anchor on both ends. He's always getting better, and his teammates love playing with him. Such a great guy.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Sabonis. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position. Sabonis kicks to Booker. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bogdanovich. His three-pointer's off the mark. New York has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken a three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
Booker, no good. The Knicks with the lead. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Lowry's shot is good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Back to Booker. Rebound by Kyle Lowry.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Celtics trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Sabonis kicks to Maxey. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Here's Abaji. He's covered by Brown. Simmons, a screen on Booker. Here's Anunoby. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
On the free throw, no good. The numbers will back it up, Brent, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
The offensive rebound. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Some of the greatest shooters in the game always talk about being on balance. Booker does a great job there. Keeps his eyes on the prize.
90% from the line in the game, shooting 9 of 10.
One shot.
The Knicks leading by 5. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. The shot by Lowry, no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Brown outside. And Booker kicks to Bogdanovich. Brown dishes to Bogdanovich. Here's Sabonis. The Knicks pull it in. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now here's Lowry. He has 5. With the teardrop, Anunoby, no good.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
One of the best shooters in the league, but what impresses me most about Bogdanovich is just how built out the rest of his game is. He's a complete player.
So he picks up just one from the line that time.
Solid as they come from the line, Bogdanovich getting there has to give the confidence of the team a little boost.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted. Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Here's Abaji. He's covered by Brown. Here's Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Devin Booker.
And we've talked about this. When Simmons takes initiative, good things tend to happen.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And he knocks down the first one. And Simmons drops them both. And so Booker will bring it up for Boston. They trail by 6. Sabonis against Wembanyama. Sabonis kicks to Brown. Back to Maxey. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And here on our 2K leaderboard, you see a breakdown of the best free throw shooting centers and power forwards over the past month. Second is Domantas Sabonis. Victor Wembanyama, third.
Now that is a very confident group of players at the free throw line. We haven't seen them struggle there as some of their brothers in the big man fraternity have.
Big men making free throws? Who knew? These players are as comfortable at the stripe as they are in any other aspect of the game.
Now here's Simmons. 13 points in the game. Yep, it counts.
And tonight belongs to Simmons. When he's looking for his shot, Big Ben is a problem.
And here's Booker. 18 points for him. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Brown. The Knicks pull it in. Anunoby's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oh, the lob for Simmons. That shot off. Celtics trail by 5. And here's Bogdanovich for 3.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Anunoby against Brown. Booker, a screen on Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock.
A very sharp defensive player. OG able to apply tons of pressure on the offense.
Lowry with the ball. Maxey covering.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Booker. You talk about a player who can absolutely light it up. He averages over 31 points a game. The screen from Brown. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Simmons against Bogdanovich. Here's Abaji. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And checking out the numbers for Tyrese Maxey. Over the last month, getting it done. He's around 18 points per game, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders. When he is in the game, a great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
The first free throw is good. That one misses. Brent, Domantas Sabonis is truly a player you can run an offense through.
Yeah, he's a guy that you can basically put anywhere on the floor, and all of a sudden good things are going to happen, whether he's playing out of the post and dealing with double teams, or he's at the top of the key, able to read the defense, using his vision and his ability as a big to drive the basketball. Domantas, one of the better playmaking fives that we have in the NBA.
A moment here to see the numbers for Sabonis. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play. Really helping his team compete for wins. That free throw, no good. And some changes here for the Celtics. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Sabonis. And Okogie subbed in for Maxey. Good on the second free throw. And so it's Boston with it. 7-point differential. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Okogie, the pass to Booker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Lowry looking around. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, this is exactly how you break down the defense with a really good ball handler, as Kyle is just manipulating them right now.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And so Booker will bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 9 points. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 18, and it's blocked.
Big-time swat from Okogie. Really gets after it on the defensive end.
Here's Bogdanovich. Battles through traffic and lays it in. 14 points for Bojan Bogdanovich.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Pass to Anunoby. Front past the arc. Right side Lowry. Here's Abaji. He's covered by Brown. Screen by Simmons. Abaji. No good from outside. Celtics trail by 4. Here's the 3. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Abaji. Defended by Booker. Now Lowry. He's got 5. Simmons, a screen on Booker. Wembanyama down low. He's guarded by Williams. Lowry can't get it to go.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Ben Simmons.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, here's some qualities about Okogie. He plays a loose, fearless, attacking brand of basketball, and his teammates really feed off that energy.
So New York ends up going with the new group. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. For New York, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Washington sets the pick for Strus. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Over Booker. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Westbrook's got 10 points in the game.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Celtics.
Back to Booker. Booker going to work inside.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Westbrook with a screen for Shepherd. Pass to Westbrook. And here is Washington. Strus, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Booker. Booker's got 5 rebounds tonight over Shepherd. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Now it's a 3-point Celtic lead. Here's Drummond. Inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's where you got to get Andre the ball. The closer he is, the more effective he becomes.
To the wing right side. Williams against Drummond. Pass to Brown. Outside Bogdanovich. Brown kicks to Booker. Again, the miss by Booker. The Knicks shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. And it's Strus missing. Boston shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. A nice shot by Booker.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Pass to Washington. A three from Strus. And Boston with the rebound. Brown outside. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Knicks trail by 3. Washington with the screen on Booker. Over Booker. Westbrook finds Washington.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Brown deciding where to go with it. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Sharge comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's DeLon Wright in for Jaylen Brown. Westbrook passes to Washington. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Westbrook against Wright. That puts them in the lead. Westbrook's got 12 points in the game.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Here's Booker. And misses it off the right side of the rim. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Knicks lead by 1. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. OG Anunoby is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. So it's Boston now. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. Okogie for 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Off the inbound. And the shot falls short this time.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Stolen by Anunoby. Over to the wing. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Maxey.
And Westbrook scoring, it comes in bunches, but such a key to it all is for him to get himself to the free throw line. He's top 40 all time in free throw attempts.
Free throw good, Westbrook.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Both good from the line that time.
And when Westbrook comes into a game, he really provides a jolt of energy. He's really embraced that role, and it's infectious for the rest of the team.
Here's Okogie. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Way above the rim. JB feeling it.
Maxey against Westbrook. Pass to Wembanyama. over Williams. Buried from 15 feet out. Wembanyama's got 27 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Maxey passes to Williams. Westbrook with the steal. And here we go. Pass to Anunoby. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Maxey. Good on the bucket.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Now here's Westbrook. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
And Williams so dangerous because he's one of those guys who can get above the rim.
Here's Westbrook after the basket by Boston. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Westbrook. Anunoby outside. Lock at 6. Drummond sets the screen for Anunoby. Sinks the three-pointer. Anunoby's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
But on that shot, with that, the Knicks lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Brown.
And this is why Brown is one of the very best in our game. He's so good at getting into the flow.
Now, here's Strus. Down low, here's Wembanyama.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Brown with a screen on Westbrook. Inside. Anunoby sends it back.
Pretty simple. OG Anunoby is an elite defender. Watch out.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Šarić. On the wing, Brown. Defended by Drummond. Pass to Maxey. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Westbrook passes to Wembanyama. Here's Anunoby. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Anunoby with great size. At his position, he's a wing that is not afraid of getting hit inside.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
He misses the free throw.
Anunoby, one of those star players in the league that you don't really look at the numbers to see how he impacts the game overall. It's the intangibles that make him special.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Sabonis, he's checked in for Williams. Bogdanovich comes in for Šarić, and it's Devin Booker in for Brown. He hits the second from the line. And so Booker will bring it up for Boston. 7-point differential. Poked away. Stolen by Westbrook. It's Strus on the wing. New York, no good that time either.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Chalk up 2 there.
As his career has gone on, Bogdanovich has evolved as a playmaker, not just unselfish. He can be effective.
Westbrook kicks to Strus. Anunoby outside. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. This one for three, and Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Lowry. Anunoby's got 13 points in the second half. Here's Okogie. He's guarded by Anunoby. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Misses off the left iron.
And they continue to control the glass.
Pass to Simmons. Back to Anunoby. Here's Abaji. They get the rebound. Wembanyama. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And not much you can do besides foul Wemby when he gets that deep.
The first one falls. The Celtics making a switch here. Kate is checked in. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David. Celtics trail by 10. Right outside. To the inside. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
So it's the Celtics now, following the score by New York. Here's Booker. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. No good from Booker.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball, unable to help them close this gap.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Abaji. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Celtics trail by 15. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here's Brown. He's guarded by Anunoby. Booker, right side. Fantastic finish by Booker.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Outside Lowry. And Simmons kicks to Lowry. Oh, the lob for Simmons. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Booker. Devin Booker soaring in.
Big-time slam from Booker, showing off his athleticism.
Anunoby outside. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. And Simmons slams it in.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket for Maxey. Pass to Abaji. Lowry a screen on Booker. Here's Abaji. Defended by Booker. Wembanyama.
Rolling off the pick, ready to do some damage. Wembanyama.
Booker the pass to Sabonis. Back to Booker. Lets it go. And it's Boston with another.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Now here's Simmons. A three from Wembanyama. Again, what an avalanche!
Oh, another extraordinary effort from him. But we've come to expect this now.
Yeah, he's now tied for the 5th most 40-point games over a single season, setting expectations extremely high.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Abaji the pass to Simmons.
And a good physical play there from Simmons, not letting the foul stop him from getting that shot off.
First one falls for him. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Yeah, love the attitude he's playing with here in the second half, going strong to the hoop and getting to the free throw line.
And Booker kicks to Bogdanovich. Booker against Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. No good from Booker.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Anunoby with it. Maxey covering. Simmons passes to Lowry. Some nice passing by New York here. And the Knicks miss again.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Defense tends to overcommit just because Booker's such a great offensive threat. That time he used it to his advantage.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. He's off on the second. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Simmons finds Wembanyama. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 13.
Got to be pretty selective about how you guard Booker because he's very good at drawing contact.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Booker. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:56 left in the game. The Knicks leading by 11. Pass to Lowry. Here's Wembanyama. To the middle.
Well, not only is he fast, he's very strong. So stopping Anunoby, that's not always easy.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Anunoby. Here's Booker. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. On the drive, Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Anunoby. Simmons sets a screen for Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich with it. Outguarded by Simmons. And Bogdanovich kicks to Booker. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
He enjoys hitting shots in the face of the D, especially when he's near the hoop. Devin Booker with a nice 2 there.
Free throw good, Booker. .102 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The drive by Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Knicks.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt. And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Victor Wembanyama.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Maxey against Lowry. Maxey passes to Sabonis. Back to Maxey.
Maxey really just does everything for his team. A selfless young player.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that brings them within single digits. Maxey hits them both. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Maxey against Lowry. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of it.
I like that. Bogdanovich aggressive in the lane, creating his own offense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8. And he makes both free throws. 24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Simmons against Bogdanovich. Abaji the pass to Simmons. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Just 4 to shoot. Nice D from Sabonis. Anunoby sends it back. And so it's the Knicks with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kyle, you did it at both ends tonight. How would you assess your own game?
I just want to stop the basket, I want to do anything it takes to win, help my team win. Tonight, it was passing the ball. My shot wasn't falling, but I had too many turnovers, but I passed the ball well, and we got the win. That's all that matters.
Great job tonight, Kyle. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.